All right, hello. My name is Ross Montoya Jr. My son was born September 26, 2014 at Good Samaritan Hospital.
I am Larissa McCabe, and I'm the mother of this little angel, Dominic. Yeah, I had one of the nurses, they talked to me. There was a little picture on the cabinet that said baby's first ride, and so I was like, well, what's that? So I asked the nurse and I was like, well, what is that? And she's like, oh, it's a program so that when you're on the way home, you can make sure that your baby's safe and just make sure that everything's okay so that he has a good first ride home. We had Ross go and he went down there while I took care of the baby.
We brought the cart seat in, we sat it in the car, made sure it was facing backwards, and then made sure everything was tight. Made sure I knew where the points were, or it was okay, and made sure that he was in there firmly, but not where he was squished. After that, we checked it, and everything checked out good, and then we proceeded with the baby's first ride.
And it wasn't very long, it was just a little short thing, but he came back and he's like, yeah, everything's perfect, so that was really good to hear.
We had him buckled in, everything checked out fine. The car seat was just a tad bit big for him, but it was nothing to be concerned about. So we were continuing home.
And we're driving and I'm sitting in the back seat and I'm looking over at him and I just keep looking at him like in awe that I can't believe that he's mine.
And we just passed our exit, like maybe all of 1,000 feet. That's how far we got past our exit. I look over my right shoulder.
I notice Ross, he's looking back to see if there's a car, and there's no car. I look, there's no car. And then when he starts switching lanes, I see a black car out of nowhere.
So I start merging. I'm in the left-hand lane. I start merging into the right hand. And I hear it. I hear the noise. I feel it. Next thing I know is we're sliding.
As soon as we slide, we get caught on something and then we roll. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And all this stuff is flying around, the baby stuff, and everything's just flying around, and my only thought is my son. I'm just freaking out and I'm screaming, like, oh my God, my son, my son, my son. And there's a newborn in here because I saw people around and I'm just hanging upside down from the seatbelt.
People rush to the scene. I've never seen people rush so fast. So I was really thankful for that, but there was mostly adrenaline and worry for my family.
The whole time too, I was looking over at him and he's just chilling there.
Hanging out, nothing happened. He was still fast asleep. And sure enough, that seat was snug. That seat didn't look like he was even phased. It didn't look like it moved. Unbuckled his seat, got him out, and then he plopped onto my hand, and that's when he started crying. And that, for me, that's when it was okay. It was fine. We just had an accident. My son's alive.
And then we had the paramedics come and they're like, it's okay, don't freak out, everything's okay. And they checked him and he was fine. So I'm very thankful for baby's first ride because without it, I don't think my son would be alive today. I love you.
I love you, Dominic.